Hello everyone, welcome to Project Tours. We are kicking off a brand new series where I walk you guys through our recently completed interior design spaces. Today we're kicking off the series at Vanilla Loft, a brand new salon in North Vancouver. The space is beautiful and I can't wait to show you guys around. This space is 970 square feet. We started designing the project in August of 2017. It completed about 5 months later in December of 2017. That's when our clients got open. The design and concept started off with a completely blank canvas. It was a brand new unit, essentially concrete floors and rough drywall walls. The amazing thing about the client's concept is that they have a very loose, easy breezy, bohemian, kind of a California vibe. And that was one of the parameters that they really wanted us to design with. The great thing about collaborating with these clients is that given their creative background, the House of Bohn team, all we really needed to do was come up with a design and a space that really supported them as creative artists here in North Vancouver. When we started space planning the long, narrow space, we could actually fit 6 styling chairs on one large wall, which was amazing, as well as a small living room space, a hair washing station with 2 chairs, a large kitchen, and a washroom in the back. So the space is completely open and functional, and it's great because when we were designing the space, we really wanted it to feel like it was a space and a design of an area where you would just come in, hang out as if you were hanging out with the clients at their home. For our color and material palette, we decided to incorporate the concrete floors and just gave them a nice little buff and polish to bring the shine through because the concrete floors are in great condition. We definitely wanted to include a walnut toned wood just to give it a little bit of a retro feel, and having real wood is sort of an unexpected element in a salon. And then we also wanted to incorporate pink. That was very important because our clients love pink, and originally the clients had suggested that maybe we do a couple of pink accents throughout the space, but I'm a believer in going big or going home, so we painted an entire wall full of pink. It's big, it's dramatic, it feels a little bit retro. It's kind of like a throwback to a 70s or 80s with the combination of the pink and the walnut wood. When we were kicking off the design, the client showed us a number of inspiration images that had salons with a beautiful brick wall. That was an element that we knew we wanted to incorporate in the space, and the client was really excited about. So we designed this amazing brick wall in front of the styling stations, and we found this amazing product. It's not quite brick, it's actually a click-in foam material, so it's super lightweight, really easy to install. The contractors actually filled in the broken parts with just drywall mud, and we installed it in such a way that it looks like a broken brick wall to make the wall look like it had been here for years and years and years. I love the brick wall because it turned out amazing and it's such a statement in the room as soon as you walk in. But even more than the brick wall, I love the custom mirrors that we designed for the space. So the idea behind the custom mirrors is that we really wanted large mirrors that had a lot of personality. Typically in a salon, you would see mirrors that are square and that are very contemporary and modern. In this case, we decided to splurge on designing custom mirrors that have a much more organic shape and feel to them. They're about 7 feet tall by 3 feet wide, which gives such a great view and vantage point when you're either sitting in the chair or when one of the stylists is working on hair. And then we painted the mirrors in a brass colored paint to tie in a lot of the brass details that are going on in the rest of the space. One of the elements that we deliberately incorporated was the exposed electrical conduit. So we did this very on purpose. The exposed electrical gives the space just feel really effortless. To keep the space really open, we decided to place the huge kitchen and color bar with a giant island at the very back of the space, which serves as a gathering space where people can sit and socialize or drink a cup of coffee. The great thing about the kitchen is that it has so much storage in it. It stores all of the product that the stylists use, all of their cleaning supplies. It's got their garbage and recycling, printer and point-of-sale system. It even has a little fridge and a coffee machine. So it's super functional, and all that stuff doesn't clutter up the space. I really felt like the House of Bohn team delivered a really great canvas and backdrop with tons of personality that was really consistent with their vibe of their personality and the space that they wanted. And the clients, because they're so creative themselves, they could take the space and run with it by layering in some photography from their friends, some artwork from some of the collaborators, and some of the plants from local vendors. A big part of the space is the living room. So this is the little waiting area where there's a beautiful green velvet sofa. The client actually chose the sofa and the furniture in this space, and we've got a great gallery wall in behind the sofa. The whole purpose of this living room is to make the salon feel so much more like a loft and a place where you would hang out with friends. And what I love so much about the living room is that it has that bohemian vibe, it's casual, it feels completely relaxed, and it's a very unusual spot than what you would typically find in a salon. Typically in a salon you would find a waiting area close to the door, but in this case, because Vanilla Loft is by appointment only, inviting people into the space and drawing them to the back of the space with the kitchen and the living room area is exactly what we wanted to do. And then the back of the space feels really social and interactive rather than having those spaces at the front of the salon. And last but not least, we have a great retail area at the front of the space. What I love about the retail wall is that we had designed little wood cubes that act almost as like a little art installation. It still has that vintage vibe with the walnut wood, but it stores and displays all of their product in a really beautiful way. Overall, I think the space is a huge success, especially for a small space that's less than 1,000 square feet. They've got all the services that they need. Vanilla Loft is completely unique as far as I'm concerned with salon design, so I think the House of Bohn team did a great job. Let me know what your favorite element is in the space. Is it some of the millwork? Is it the living room? What are some of the design features that you love the most? And until next time, we'll see you in another project tour.